Hi there, I'm Eel the Snail, and what I do is I just kind of go like this with my tail there. See my tail and my feet? And I just go like this, travel around the world, and say hi to people like this, nice and slowly. Cause I'm part slug, part snail. Yeah, my name's Neil the Snail. Did I tell you that? Anyways, hello. All right, enough silliness. So, this yellow cedar burl, I was thinking about it overnight, and well, I want to finish carving it. It's the next day. Did I say that? I don't know. Anyways, I want to finish carving it because, well, I just don't like carving yellow cedar. It's pungent and it's hard on your lungs, and you 100% have to wear your dust mask. So, this is the second video. There's not going to be much filming carving on this video, more talking. I think what I got to do here, my first move should be I need to put a wood spirit here. So, because it needs to have a wood spirit. They're my favorite things to do. So, this might also be a giveaway piece for my chip in giveaway thing. I'm not too sure. We'll see how it turns out. I got that room right here with my thumbs tapping to carve too. I got lots of wood burning and little torch burning to do on this too. So, let's just make it a more talking video. You guys want to watch it? You don't have to watch it. It's simple as that. But you can see the real yellow inside that burl. Also, this nose and those eyes, I don't, probably not going to keep them, but I'll see. I'm not going to take it. Like, I'm not. First thing this morning, I was going to rush here and carve that nose out, but just give it some time. When I'm carving a spirit down here, something might pop, and I still got depth on this nose to use for a carving. So, one other thing I want to say, when I was editing this video last night, and I was talking with Just Carve Rob this morning, he pointed it out. Like, what is this? And this looks like, yeah, it looks like a big, well, um, let's just say it rhymes with rink or pink. And yeah, so that's going to be gone, you know, like right here. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to carve this out right now, wood spirit. I'm going to crank my music and put a dust mask on. Sometimes people don't really think before they ask questions when it comes to art or whatever. So here's an example. Well, Jordy, what is it? What do you mean, what is it? What is it? Well, it's an ippy do. Well, what's the ippy do? Fucking Googling, idiot. Well, Jordy, what is it? What do you mean, what is it? What is it? What does it look like to you? It can be whatever you want it to be. I don't know. It looks like a little lizard seal kind of dinosaur thing. Well, that's not what it's meant to be, but you can think of it what you know what I meant it to be? I meant it to be your puckering bumhole. Okay. So, there's a kind of a spirit guy down there. You see how I carved him whole? Also, I'll stop talking right now. Let me stop. Start over. This when I was carving it, I showed you where was it? Right here. There's the deeper that you carve, you get into the true hardwood of the yellow cedar. So this white stuff here would be the white wood. So when I was working on this, it came to my mind that once I put a clear coat on this, I want to make different colors of the wood pop. So you can see that, like, that's yellow there, that's white. You can see it get carving harder down in there. That's yellow. It's white here. This is a freaking hard piece of wood. So what do you guys think of the ippy doo here? Yeah, we got two new creatures, Neil the Sneal and the ippy doo. I guess this could almost be bird's eye. Also, another thing I want to correct on my video, yellow cedar, you do get some really nice bird's eye burls out of it. So, Mr. Neil the Sneal and Mr. Ippy Doo. Huh? What do you think? Just a happy little guy. It's trying to make this piece kind of happy, sad. If you know it, clap your hands. Okay, so break time's over. So I got this last little piece here. I could just clean it, make it nice, but let's just keep carving. So what I see here is like a big nostril here, a nose. It'll be a side view. So up here, I know I got that line here, but let's put a eyebrow up there. So this will be all taken away. And let's kind of put a mustache blowing in the wind, kind of riding this way. I'll try. I'll try my best. Or maybe I should do a little baby dinosaur. All right, so I kind of went with a native Japanese character. You see he's got a beak nose, got a bottom thing there. This has been a lot of carving. I don't care. You guys might not realize how much carving it's actually been, especially with the yellow cedar. Even wearing your friggin' dusk mask, the wood is so pungent, and it's just, trust me, when you're carving yellow cedar, you know you're carving yellow cedar from the smell. And it even, even though you're wearing your dust mask, it still does get into your lungs somehow. You can feel it. You can hear me all plugged up right now. So I kind of went with, since I kind of, that's like a Japanese character, I still got lots of detail to do on this too. I don't want to do too much detail though. I just want to kind of leave it basic so you can see the different colors in the wood. Because more details, less colors you see, in my opinion. And I went with the kind of Japanese wind stuff up here I like to do. Now I got this brand new gold Kutzall. This is a, what is it? The taper? Not taper. Kutzall. There. Thing will be on the package. There you go. So this is the fine one, the gold one. I always like the football extreme flame. I think this is the flame one. I always like the football shapes. If I get this out of here, hold on. I always like these football shapes because, well, you can use the wide part of it or you can use the thin part, and they're not too pointy, because when you have a burr that's too pointy for, let's see, let me try and find one for example. Like I think this might be a typhoon. Zoom in, you son of a. See, I think this might be an old typhoon burr, but you see how it's pointy there? And when you carve deep with that point, you're going to carve a line in the wood. I don't know if I can show you, but you'll see like a, you'll sand it down after, then you'll always see a pointy kind of cut line. You got to sand it more. So this is kind of rounder, and I'm going to go along and clean it up as much as I can, and then I'm going to sand it with this Peter Blair sanding mandrel. This is emery cloth on here. I think it's 80 grit. Oh boy, yep. Just got to carry on. You got to keep at it. Then I'll be done for the day, and then tomorrow I'll do the wood burning. Hi there. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so for all you beginning wood carvers, the more that you sand, the better your piece is going to look. I'm going to sand this the best I can do. I'm done for today. I'm going to show you guys a real close-up look, because I'm kind of, if I if I burn it and sand it more, I'll rush it. So it's good just to leave it for the next day. Okay, so let's give you a close-up view. You guys can see the cut. There's still cut marks in here. There's that face. There's kind of bug holes in the nose. Old Japanese kind of face. Here's that stuff, the wet Japanese wind. A lot more sanding I need to do on that. Here's this guy. A lot more sanding I need to do on his eyes. This guy's the focal point right here. The big pumpkin guy just carved, Rob messaged me. I showed him this. This guy, silly little guy, and this. I'm going to carve some real eyes in this tomorrow, but today I'm just kind of done. So it's, and here's the wood spirit on the bottom. So I still got another lot of work to do on this. And then when I burn inside the deep points, this yellow cedar, it's harder than red cedar. It holds a burn really well, so I got to be careful where I burn it, because it's hard to sand the burn off, if that makes sense. I'll talk more about it later on this video. But so that's it for now. Maybe I'll just give that guy some lines, some nice like burn lines as eyes. I don't need to really carve it real nice and do over here. So we'll finish. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll finish this video up. All right, it's now the next day, and today is Super Bowl day, and everybody in North America will be at home watching the Super Bowl, and I got no use for the Super Bowl. I might watch the halftime show later on TV or YouTube or something. But yeah, football's never been my game. I don't watch much sports anymore these days, anyways. I used to. I used to watch a lot of baseball and hockey. So now, Just Carve Rob was yelling at me yesterday. Just kidding, but he's suggesting that I carve these eyes, carve them real eyes, give them more movement, and I got to carve eyes here too. That guy's just kind of hidden away there. I got to do a lot of wood burning with my wood burning pen and burning with my butane torch. I hope I have enough butane here. So first of all, I'm going to carve these eyes better so they're kind of rounded, and let's see if we can make them work. Okay, so there is a carved eye, and here's an uncarved eye. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one has a lot more depth in it than this flat one. It was bugging Rob, so he made me fix it. I agreed with him anyways. I kind of thought that they were a little bit flat. And we'll do some more stuff when we get our wood pen out too. So I'm going to carve this one too, make it more, give the piece more movement. I just use this little, oh no, here we go. Okay, zoom in, perfect. I just use this little metalworking burr to do it. Okay, it's like a little football. You get sets of 20 on Amazon for 20 bucks. These burrs are great for detailing. I'm kind of missing a few here, like half. Maybe I should be ordering another set. But anyways, I'll get that done. Then I'm going to carve these eyes on this one here. Yep. Okay, it's kind of hard to see what's going on with the eyes, but I've kind of had enough of this yellow cedar. It's plugging me right up. I've been wearing a dust mask the whole time. So now I got this wood burner and I got to put my other dust mask on that has fumes, like smoke blockage. I'm going to burn inside these eyes a bit. I'm not going to crank it this time. I'm going to burn in here. I'm going to paint inside these pupils black to make them pop out more. And also I'm going to paint inside this guy's eyes in there black. And then I'm going to paint inside here a black too. I might even do a little bit of black painting inside this, whatever you want to call it. Because if you're going to try and burn in here, there's going to be some spots like where you carve deeper, like a deep channel where you're not going to be able to get the torch. And the more that you burn it, the more you're burning away your detail, all right? So, you know, so I'll just get my paintbrush and let me show you a pen here. And I'll paint in this deep channel, then I'll paint in this deep channel, and then in there too. I got to turn this auto zoom off. I'll paint in here some black and I'll dry brush it out in these eyes too. And even in this guy's little eyes, I'll paint it black and dry brush some black in there. And then also in this hidden warriors, I gotta do some more carving on this, but I'll paint inside his eye black too. So let's do the painting first, then the wood burning, then the torch. Also, this is going to be a long video, don't care. Just Carve Rob offered to chip in a carving for the chip-in thing that I'm having. Jordy gets a new tool. And I filmed that video 3 times. It was a pain in the ass. My microphones weren't working. I did say on the first 2 ones, but I didn't say on the third one. Peter Blair is going to chip in one of his sanding tools too. So thank you, Just Carve Rob, and thank you, Pete, for helping Jordy get his new tool. All right, so I got a Carving Fusion professional paint tray here. Maybe I'll chip this in too when it's done. Let the paint dry and I'll include a paintbrush. This is worth more than any carvings that I've ever done, these paint trays. So we just got some dollar store black paint here. Mix the stuff up good because you kind of get like a white slime on the top of it if you don't. So all I do, sorry, I'm gonna have to just kind of, so that way you can fill up any holes. Any holes will fill that you carve deeper, or like gouges. So we're starting to dry brush it up, like blend it out. Okay. Now we'll get this one. This, just like I said, because if you keep on trying to burn in there, sometimes you carve holes in there and stuff, and well, you can't get the flame into the little hole that you've dug with your burr. and you'll just burn away details. And this is just the way I do things. I don't expect anybody to copy me. Why would you want to? Not copy or get ideas from me. You might get ideas, but probably don't do anything the way I do it. You're probably like, what's this guy thinking? Okay, so we'll just get a little bit in these pupils here. I didn't carve these pupils in correct. Well, I guess they're alright, but see how that helped? So now I don't have to take the torch along over here. I'll just give it a brush and I'll sand it, right? This silly little guy. And we'll kind of take some of the paint off our brush and give it a little bit of a dry brush in there. Make sure you get all of it painted inside there so the eyes. Okay, so we'll do it. Might as well keep going. This is going to be a long video. Don't care. I realize this mic that I use right now is not very good, so because this one just plugs into my phone camera, and sometimes when I rewatch my videos, I notice that my voice is goes quiet then loud. So there's that done. Okay, I'm gonna do some wood burning around this one too, and just get this eye in here. And you gotta realize with a piece like this, it's gonna be going on somebody's wall, right? Like it's a wall hanger, so you gotta hold it up higher than you normally would to see how everything looks, right? Before you whatever you, I don't know. Shut up, Jordy. Okay, inside this guy's nostrils, you can get some nice effects from this yellow cedar wood burning. For sure you can. Alright, so I'll get the rest of this all done. And, like, I'm still going to burn on that paint. Because then when I pull out the flap sander, it will blend the paint in with the burn. If that makes any sense. Okay, I'll get the painting done, then we'll pull out the wood burning pen. Is this thing even on camera? It better be. Okay, so I'll let this dry, just like this for shipping, and somebody can win this too. Oh, you're so lucky. So you guys can see all the areas I painted black. Some of you might be saying, oh no, Jordy, you ruined it. Well, who knows, maybe I did, but I've kind of done this before, so. But now what I'm going to do, and I gotta say it, you can get this wood burner. This is a cheap Chinese wood burner. You can get it in my Amazon store or on Amazon. Just look for the blue one. I think they come in orange too, but I have one of the most expensive wood burners out there. It's digital, but I use this one. It never overheats, and I always burn full blast, like full throttle. This one never overheats because this is like a spongy handle, and well, the heat can't get through it. And also, when you clean your tips, it maybe not the best to use sandpaper, because then you're degrading your tips. So I just use a emery cloth or whatever I got around to clean them, and it's best to clean them. Sometimes take them out of the screw. See those screws there? Sometimes take those screws out, pull your tip out, and clean that up too, so it gets a proper connect. The cleaner it is, the better it will burn. Anyways, I'm going to burn some details in these eyes, clean these eyes up a bit. I don't have too much burning to do with this. Maybe give this guy I got some cuts up there, a couple little burns on there, and this and that. It's always good to do your wood burning in a well-ventilated area, especially with this yellow cedar. You don't want to be breathing in this this dust. And don't be a Geordie. I rush everything. Okay, so burnt it look too deep in there, but maybe we can sand it out. The easiest eyes to carve, make them look one way, one direction. Okay, so that's done. Yeah, I did burn a little bit too deep in there. What else did I have to do? Oh yeah, up here. I'm supposed to be at a Super Bowl party right now, but oh well. Okay, and you got a couple little cut lines here. And what can we do here? Let's just go like this. I think that's it for the wood burner. Now I'm going to reload the Peter Blair sanding mandrel right here with the emery cloth. And no, sorry, I got to pull up my butane torch. Stand by. Don't forget to sign your pieces. Just a J. I'm lazy. The laziest man has the best ideas. I wonder when I die years after and somebody has a carving that says a J on it, I wonder if they Google, what's a J signature on a wood carving? I wonder if it will come up, Jordy Johnson from Carving Fusion. Who knows? Okay, let me open the window here. This is my Benzomatic torch. I'm not going to wear my dust mask. Something needs to kill me. I love this little torch. It's a butane torch. You get this on Amazon too. I don't know how much butane I have here, so... And this cedar wood burns slow. So I got to make sure I get the key points. Which sees two eyes. Actually, you know what? Ooh, this sure smells like yellow cedar in here now. I'm gonna have to, you guys can see this. I'm doing this. I'm burning deep inside these eyes. I'm gonna have to put my dust mask on for smoke, because I don't want to be breathing in all this friggin' yellow cedar smoke. And I'm sure you could all agree with me. But then again, something needs to kill me. That's why I still smoke cigarettes. See how slow this wood burns? Make sure you get all angles in the eyes. Spin it around. Okay, and get this mouth. Yeah, I gotta do it. I'll finish this off and I'll be back. Lots of the times I ask myself, Jordy, do you overburn? Yeah, most times I do. Don't care, because this Peter Blair sanding mandrel is going to remove lots of that burn. I'm going to be wearing my dust mask. Gotta wear your dust mask. So there it is. It's all done. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's just friggin', it's right out there. Big pumpkin man. Let's see that. I'll give you guys kind of a close up. There's that Japanese kind of dude. guy. Wood spirit down here. You'll see this wood spirit when it's higher up on the wall. I guess I could paint some little more black in the nose there. You can see that. That's what the painting does. Okay, so I thought I was going to have to go to the store to get some clear coat, but I got this satin clear Rust-Oleum. This, you know, if I didn't use so much wood burning, you'd see the colors really pop in this. I think the only place you're going to see the color pop is maybe a color change right here. You might see a few other things. This didn't strike me too much, like there was no amazing swirly, pimply grain in there with this burl. So let's give it a quick tap with this and see. Okay, so you can see that once it dries and soaks in there a bit, you might see some more, but you can see how yellow it is. So I'm going to spray this offline and then we'll be back. Well, it's finished. Remember what I said in the beginning of this series, the first video or this video? This yellow cedar holds, it holds the burn. Like I tried my best to sand this burn out here, but I burnt it so deep. And then even everywhere I tried to sand it out, but I couldn't because it just burnt too deep. Do I love it? No, I don't love it. I liked it a lot better before it had the burn on it, to tell you the truth. The finish on it. So it just goes to show you, you don't need to finish your pieces. You don't have to put a clear finish on your pieces. You don't have to stain it. You can just leave it raw. I think this thing probably looked better when it was raw. This piece, you know, if you sit here and you look at it, you know, if you look at it, it's friggin' fantasy. That's all it is. I think this piece is going to go outside on my fence and I'll leave it so it sits in the sun for the years. And something like this will look way better when it's all weathered by the sun and then the burn starts to go away and the sun burns this stuff off basically within a year. That's it, everybody. It just goes to just have fun. That's all I was doing with this piece. I wasn't trying to create a world-renowned art piece, you know, like to go in a friggin'. This kind of looks like it's his hand coming over. This guy's hand coming over here. I wasn't trying to. Maybe I'll carve some fingernails in there. Yeah, he's got what 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. Maybe I could do that. Carve some fingers and nails in there and make it look like a hand coming over. It's all up to you guys what you want to do. You don't have to put a finish on your piece. Just have fun. And who cares? I did not care what this was going to look like when I did it. You know, as soon as I found out it was yellow cedar, it was like, oh boy, Jordy, what you get yourself into? Because that's basically one of my least favorite woods to carve, is a yellow cedar. Anyways, that's it. I won't keep rambling. Open up your mind, everybody. Have fun. And goodbye. This clip right here is dedicated to all the Carving Fusion haters. Your piece is never done till you say it's done. Look, he's got fingers now coming over. Or it could be this guy's or that guy's, whatever you want. It's not done till you say it's done.